Right edition, welcome, happy day, a liberal paradise. Here it comes. It will be a place where everybody is guaranteed employment, free comprehensive health care, free education, free food and free housing and free clothing and free utilities and everything is free. Don't you know only law enforcement people have guns? Oh, believe it or not, such a place actually does exist. It's called prison. I bet you all thought it was heaven. Hey, liberals, don't go to heaven, go to hell. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Those darn liberals, they just can't seem to get it right. They're always trying to confuse the issues of our world. Hey, I'm sick and tired, liberals do this all of the time, of the term assault rifle. What does that mean, assault rifle? What the heck is that anyway? I'd like to know. Assault is an action, not an item. It's an action. Get your act together, all you left-wing whacks. Give it some thought, don't you know? Another thing I'm sick and tired about, is this religious right thing. Is to imply crazy, I guess, if you're part of the religious right. I guess that means that you're right. Why did you go to church? I don't know. What happens if you don't go to church and you're left? You're part of the atheist left. So much verbiage going on. It's their ammo, because they don't have any facts to deal with, so they're always throwing stuff like that out. And some of it does stick, some of it does hit the target, but you gotta shoot back. Not literally. I think you all know what I mean. Assault guns. Good grief. Now in Canada, the Liberal Party there, the youth part of their party, on their homepage, liberals.ca, they put a whole bunch of stuff about guns. These guys don't ever let a fact get in your way. They haven't got a brain in their head. Back to the liberal thing I was talking about earlier, because they're talking about how bad guns are. We have to get rid of them. We gotta follow, we being Canada, we gotta be in government. We gotta follow what the Australian government did and get rid of guns. Crime will go down. But that's just not true. In fact, crime has gone up because good people, good guys, they can no longer defend themselves with a firearm. A little guy with a baseball bat ain't no match to a bad guy with a gun. And that's what's going on. And these liberals don't get it. Here's some of the things that they say. This is what they want to, or they are in fact proposing, but they want to pass at their upcoming convention. Whereas evidence demonstrates a clear relationship between the number of firearms in society and the number of firearm-related homicides and suicides. Duh. Show me that evidence. Whereas gun violence in our urban and suburban centers remains a significant threat to public safety. Okay then, maybe the public should be armed too. The good guys don't do bad things. If they're not safe, make them safe. How do you do that? I know, you give them a gun. Concealed permits in the United States of America, since they've been reinstated, crime is down upwards to 45% average across the board. And you got these morons out saying these things, whereas incidents of firearm-related crimes, deaths, and injuries decrease when access to firearms is combined with effective policies that keep firearms out of the hands of those who would use them for such purposes. Nobody knows what that means. It's not very clear. I think what they mean is if we don't put guns in the hands of bad guys, they won't do bad things. We already get that. What's that got to do with the price of a banana? Whereas the Australian Conservative government of John Howard successfully reduced the number of firearms in that country, and it goes on to say that they took the guns away from all the people who didn't do it, didn't do a bad thing. Okay, what they're saying is, if y'all don't have any rights, it's better because we control you. What a moron thought again. Be it resolved that the primary objective of a liberal government firearms policy should be reducing the number of firearms in Canada through initiatives inspired by the Australian model. I think we should all get rid of liberals. That'd be a really nice idea because they're just wild with their thinking. They think, if they really do, but they think that the people, I don't know, I want to describe it. It's just too hard to even touch on, isn't it? They think that we're all too dumb to look after ourselves. Who are these people that come up with these stupid rules? And again, don't let a fact get in your way because it is clearly proven that when good people have guns, more guns equals less crime. And then you get into rights. Should you have the right to have a firearm if you don't do anything bad? Of course you should. These young liberals, you want to reduce deaths if that's really their primary goal, which we all know it ain't. But if it is, reduce the speed limit to automobiles at 50,000 deaths by cars every year. Put it down to 5 miles an hour and you just saved 50,000 lives. But it's not about life-saving. Lost my head there. Y'all come back tomorrow. We're going to have more for you from the right because the right is right and left that's wrong. See ya.